one way in which snakes would not seem to be suitable subjects for worship is that they're not very bright. They aren't really something that could be considered as above humanity. But really, in my opinion, there is nothing that's above humanity. So all worship, in some sense, doesn't really make much sense. And to get into the hallucinatory state where people have visions and these religious transcendental experiences, this typically involves shutting off the brain in some way. And snakes can be associated with most of the methods of doing so. They can be symbolic rings or necklaces, and they can be symbolic sexual partners or marriage partners for that reason. They are involved with the descent into the underworld and unconsciousness and burial. They can also provide the means of becoming intoxicated because they can provide poison, and they can shut off one's air supply by constriction and blood supply by the same means. So they either represent fasting, because they can also go without food for many months at a time, or removal from society because they go underground into their hibernating places in the winter or simply to rest. And they are also parasites in a sense, because they need heat from outside sources. They're relatively passive, and they have given up or gone in the opposite direction from humans in their evolution, because they've given up the use of their legs and they've gone into the ground rather than being higher above it to see their surroundings. And they are ambush hunters rather than endurance hunters. Early humans are supposed to have evolved the way they have because they got very good at running for long distances, lost their body hair so that they could shed heat very efficiently, and run down their wounded prey until it collapsed from heat exhaustion. So reptiles represent, like snakes at least, represent the abandonment of what is human. And in every aspect but the sensual aspect, they are quite inhuman things and represent giving up the human part of ourselves for some sort of other experience.